Hey, how you doing? What's happening? So what I want to do today, it's not an actual review, but I just want to quickly show off, show and tell my Seiko 5 Sports. That's why they are classifying this line, Seiko 5. It's a Seiko 5, but it's a sports line. They're a little bit bigger. Normally Seiko 5 has the crown at the 4 o'clock position. This one's at the traditional 3. I put this lovely strap on it. I want you to see how it looks on the, let's get some light on this. Now, I think this Seiko 5 is a lot like the Breitling. It's somewhere of a cross between the, it's reminiscent of a Breitling. What was it called? Avenger 2, something like that. Also the Colt, and a little bit of the Super Ocean. Alright, this is how it looks on my wrist. I got a 7.5-inch wrist, or thereabouts. So it's 44 millimeters across. You'll see that when I take it off. Let's do that now. Oh, nice purple flowers. Oh. And I am filming this with my cell phone. So, let's do a quick wristwatch check. Today, the Orient Ray 2. This is actually my favorite watch to wear right now. And until something better comes along, this is going to be my favorite. But anyway, that's not what we're here about. So you can see, here we are. See that? Right at 44 millimeters across. I mean, how are the lugs? They're kind of sharp. It's right around, where are we at? 52. Oh, let's do the thickness. The, what do you call it? Now the bezel sticks out a bit. So we are at, no, this is not the most optimum. What's that, 13? 12 and a half, 13? Okay. Now, it did not come on this strap. This is a NATO strap that I had bought for it. And this watch I actually did not buy. I won this in a contest. A Seiko Watch Club giveaway. Go check out Snups. It's a phone app for collectors and things that people collect. And inside, hey, there we go. It's on the bottom side now. Look what we have here. 4R36A. It's 100-meter water resist. That's why it's not a dive watch. That's why they're the sports collection. They call them Seiko 5 Sports. And I'm wasting a lot of time because I have to do all this stuff one-handed. So, all right, here we go. So, the 4R36 movement means it's automatic, you know. The Seiko Shuffle, you winds it up while you're wearing it. It doesn't need a battery. For those who don't know, you do not need a battery. It is completely mechanical. You can, with this movement, not with all of them. You can wind it. You probably can't hear it. It's very delicate. You can wind it by hand in the morning, or you can just by wearing it and shaking it. It winds the spring up to run the mechanics of it. Obviously, you've got a day and a date. The bezel rotates, and it's a unidirectional. I wasn't quite sure, so I just tried it just now. It's unidirectional, so you can do a little bit of diving. I was just testing it. Yeah, unidirectional. Turns one direction, in one direction only backwards. For oops, I gotta go all the way around again. Just didn't line it up. That's a diving feature. Man, what else can I say about it? I think it's beautiful. I mean, it fits great on my wrist. It's 44 inches across, but it's not that thick. Even though it's I know it looks thick. Even though it's an automatic movement, which usually takes up more space, and it's got the day and date complications. It's winding. It's hackable. That's what I didn't mention. It's hackable. You can wind it, and when you pull out the crown, just like in a quartz watch, the second hand will stop. Let's take a moment to observe that beautiful sweeping second hand. It's just beautiful. It does have lume. Being it's not quartz, it doesn't have any batteries, no electrical power whatsoever. It does not have a button with a light on it, but it has some lume. Put down here. Not showing up well on my camera. It has some lume. It has some lume on the hour, square hour markers and the hands, but obviously it's not as clear as on my Orient. How do we go over here? There we go. As many of you may know, it's easier to see it in person than it is on camera. Camera hard to pick it up. But there we go. You see in the square hour markers, the second hand, and the two not hour mark. Yeah, the hour marker indices and the hour hand and minute hand are fully loomed. But it's not that great. It's not that bright. I mean, it's fine. It lasts, but not typical Seiko super loom that lasts forever and is really bright. So there you have it. I just want to show that off. Talk about the Snups app. Go download the Snups app, start using it, and join the Seiko watch group. It's very cool because Seiko watches are pretty awesome. So that's it. Just wanted to show that off. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Time to start drinking.